Hey guys! Welcome back to Learn English Naturally. Have you ever had that one colleague? You know, the one who is always late, always swamped with work. But the moment the boss walks in, they suddenly become the hardest worker in the room? Today, I'm going to tell you a hilarious story about my coworker, Leo. If you've ever wanted to complain about someone like this in natural English, this video is for you. Let's dive in. So, let me tell you about Leo. Leo is a nice guy, but when it comes to work, he's a total magician. He disappears when you need him, and magically appears when the boss is looking. Every single day, lunch break ends at 1 p.m. But Leo? He always strolls in at 1:30 p.m. with a big cup of iced coffee. And he always has the most creative excuses.
Oh, the elevator was jammed.
Oh,
The barista got my order wrong, so I had to wait.
classic Leo. Whenever our team leader asks him to do a task, Leo sighs loudly, rubs his temples, and says,
Honestly, I'm so swamped. I have a million things on my plate right now.
But if you look at his computer screen, he's actually browsing flight tickets for his next vacation. But wait, it gets better. Whenever our big boss, Mr. Davis, walks into the office, Leo transforms. He immediately sits up straight, opens a random spreadsheet, and says out loud,
Wow, this marketing report is challenging, but I will stay late tonight to finish it for the team.
It drives everyone crazy. Well, yesterday, Leo finally got a taste of his own medicine. It was 1:50 p.m. Leo hadn't returned from lunch yet. Suddenly, Mr. Davis walked out of his office and asked,
Where is Leo? I need the weekly data.
Just at that moment, Leo walked through the door. He didn't see the bus. He looked at us and bragged.
Man, that lunch place was so packed. But hey, I managed to take a quick 20-minute power nap in my car. Work smart, not hard, am I right?
The entire office went dead silent. You could hear a pin drop. Leo laughed, but nobody joined in. Then, he turned around and bumped right into Mr. Davis. Leo's face went completely pale. He instantly started sweating.
Mr. Davis. I was actually in my car, reviewing the client's proposal, out loud, to practice my presentation. Yes, that's what I meant.
Mr. Davis looked at him, smiled coldly, and said,
Is that so, Leo? Well, I hope you practiced well, because you're presenting it to the entire board in 5 minutes. And by the way, your shirt is inside out.
We all looked, and oh my God, his shirt tag was sticking out right at his neck. The whole office burst out laughing. Leo spent the next 5 minutes frantically fixing his clothes in the hallway. Justice was served. Oh man, karma is real, right? I still can't forget the look on Leo's face. Now, did you notice some of the phrases I used in the story? They are super common in real office life. Let's break down a few key sentences so you can start using them naturally. The first phrase I used was about Leo arriving late. I didn't say he walked into the office. I said, he always strolls in at 1:30 p.m. What does stroll in actually mean? Think of it this way. To walk is just moving your feet. But to stroll means to walk very slowly, casually, and without any stress. Like you are walking in a beautiful park on a Sunday afternoon. So when you say someone strolls in to work, it means they are late, but they don't even care. They have zero urgency. You can use this all the time in daily life. For example, if you are waiting for a friend who is super late for dinner, you can say to another friend, We've been waiting for an hour, and he just strolls in like nothing happened. You get the idea? It carries so much more emotion than just saying he arrived late. Moving on to Leo's favorite excuse. Whenever we ask him for help, he always sighs and says, Honestly, I'm so swamped. Now, you probably already know the word busy. But in a real English-speaking office, native speakers love the word swamped. A swamp is a wetland with lots of mud. If you are swamped, it means you are metaphorically stuck in a deep mud of work, and you can't move. It means you are extremelabusi, completely overwhelmed. So next time your boss or a colleague asks you to do something, but you already have too much work, don't just say I'm very busy. That sounds a bit basic. Try this highly practical office sentence instead. I'd love to help you with the project, but I am totally swamped this week. It sounds professional, polite, and very native. Finally, my favorite part of the story. Leo finally got a taste of his own medicine. This is a fantastic idiom. Imagine someone always gives people bitter, horrible medicine to drink. But one day, they get sick, and they have to drink that same bitter medicine themselves. In real life, it simply means karma, when the bad thing you usually do to others finally happens to you. Leo always tricks people, but yesterday, he got caught. He got the exact same bad treatment he deserved. This is super useful when you see someone getting what they deserve. Let's say a mean driver cuts you off in traffic, but then immediately gets pulled over by the police. You can smile and say, he always drives like a crazy person. I'm glad he finally got a taste of his own medicine. Mind-blowing, right? These sentences aren't that difficult, but they make your English sound so much more alive and native. To help your brain lock these in, let's do a quick recap of the story. This time, try to focus on how these phrases fit into the big picture. Ready? Let's go. Leo is the king of excuses. He always strolls in late with his coffee. He claims he is swamped with work, but he is actually just slacking off. He loves to show off in front of the boss, but yesterday, he got a taste of his own medicine when the boss caught him bragging about his car nap, with his shirt inside out. That is it for today's office drama. Have you ever met a coworker like Leo? Let me know in the comments below, and try to use at least one new phrase we learned today to describe them. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to learn English naturally. And remember, don't just learn it, speak it naturally. See you guys in the next video. Bye.